I would say I'm the king of self-worth, the lack of. As a leader, you're always required to be on. You're always required to be the person in front of the room. And every day I would go into work and feel like I had to reprove myself. The struggle of self-worth, it's not just work. It's in everything, whether relationships, I've had one marriage that did not work, and that's a lot on me with the self-worth aspect on myself. And then when relationships, friend relationships, any relationship in life, if you don't feel worthy to be in them, you're not fully committed to them. I think as a young man growing up, there was not much positive talk in our household, and you were always thriving to get just a piece of it, or just striving to do that. And every relationship, before it gets real serious, you don't want to let them down because you feel unworthy. So a lot of times you walk away from them before they get to that point. You just want to be there, and then when you feel like, ooh, this is getting serious, the unworthiness comes into play, and you walk away before that happens. Yeah, I think that's the biggest aspect of that question. Where did he meet with his mercy? I think the footprints in the sand, like I mentioned before, he carried me for so long. And that was the time that I would go in and out of the church. I was raised in the church, but I would go away from it. And a lot of it because something in my life was going wrong. So you have to have something to blame. But I would say this last year, we're coming up on a year now. In January, I said, no more blaming. And it came out of COVID. I started listening to church online and started wondering, and you spend a lot of time with yourself. And I said, I'm going to find a church. So just getting back into the church and his mercy with me, knowing my doubts in the past, knowing that I wasn't always faithful to his word, and him welcoming me back in and providing different things. As soon as I gave it to God, I found a Christian counselor. As soon as I gave my relationship with God and said, give me what I need, not what I want, he put a wonderful woman in my life. As soon as I gave everything to God, I am now in a church that is very loving. I'm a better superintendent, I'm a better person, I'm a better partner, I'm a better friend, because I put my trust in God to lead my life. That he's never left. It's what I've learned about God is he never left me, I left him. Just to know that he's always been on my side is very comforting. I think it's always okay to question, but always know that he never left. It has been pivotal in building my relationship and trust with men again. Having a couple father figures consistently letting me down in life, and not really having a male role model in my life, to be able to go to a group of men and show vulnerability as well as living in the Word, and just to talk about somebody like Jeff who doesn't let you go away for very long either. You find those pockets where, okay, I'm getting away from it a little bit, and next thing you know, you get a text from Jeff, say, how's it going, brother? How you get, we're not letting you go. And that's what I'm working through, and the gathering's helping me to understand you can trust men in your life. I think, the call yesterday from Jeff to say, I have a big ask. And in the past, I do have 100 excuses I could use why I can't do this. But I'm trying to eliminate that, and if I want to be a servant, it has showed me to give first. But I think the gathering has showed me how selfless you can live your life and how rewarding it is.